Welcome to K-Drama Echoes, where stories of love, fame, and heartbreak are retold like cinematic memories, where every whispered rumor becomes an echo that lingers in the heart. Tonight, we unfold a story that blurred the line between fantasy and truth, a story that began with a single photograph, and soon became the scandal that shook the internet. The city of Seoul never sleeps. Under the silver glow of neon, the world's eyes follow one man, Min-ho, the crown prince of modern K-dramas, adored for his quiet smile and timeless grace. Every move he makes is watched, every silence studied. And somewhere across oceans of flashing lights stands Jenn, a global idol whose voice has ruled charts and whose style defines a generation. They lived in different worlds. He, the actor who carried entire dramas on his shoulders. She, the performer who turned every stage into poetry. Yet the internet, restless and hungry, began to connect the dots long before either of them spoke a word. It started with a photo, a blur of city lights and two familiar silhouettes outside a small cafe in Gangnam. Is it them? Fans asked. Blogs exploded. Threads multiplied. Within hours, the world wasn't asking if they were together, but how long it had been going on. For weeks, the rumor became a heartbeat. Fashion insiders whispered that they had shared the same stylist in Paris during Fashion Week. A few said they were seen leaving the same hotel hours apart, both wearing black caps. In Los Angeles, paparazzi caught a glimpse of a sleek car parked beneath the Hollywood sign. Inside, two figures laughing softly, unseen yet unmistakably intimate. None of it was confirmed, of course. Neither had to. For fans, the mystery was enough. The internet doesn't wait for truth. It writes its own. Behind the scenes, their imagined story became something bigger, a symbol of impossible love. How could two global icons trapped by fame ever share something real? The idea thrilled people because it felt forbidden, like a scene torn from a midnight script. The actor who hides his heart behind characters, and the idol who hides hers behind lyrics. The more they stayed silent, the louder the world spoke for them. Min-ho continued filming. Long nights beneath bright studio lights, delivering lines about love and loss that seemed to mirror the whispers outside the set. Jenn kept touring, her every performance heavier with emotion, her eyes lingering just a moment too long on songs about goodbye. Was it art imitating life or life imitating art? No one could tell anymore. By autumn, the story reached its fever pitch. Dispatch headlines glimmered on every screen. The rumor wasn't just about romance anymore. It became about freedom, privacy, the right to love even when the world insists on watching. Some defended them, saying love should never need permission. Others insisted it was all a publicity illusion. In the middle of it all, the two names, Min-ho and Jenn, became inseparable, even without a single public confirmation. Then one evening he posted a photo, the skyline of Seoul drenched in sunset gold. Her next post appeared minutes later, the same skyline, same light from across the river. No words, no hashtags, just silence that screamed louder than any confession. Weeks turned into months. The scandal cooled, but the echoes never faded. Every time they appeared in public, separate but in the same city, fans searched their faces for traces of something shared. Was that smile a secret? Was that glance a memory? In interviews, both spoke about loneliness, about how fame isolates even the brightest stars. And though they never mentioned each other by name, the connection between their words felt undeniable, like two parallel lines drawn too close not to meet. Then came Paris again. Another fashion season, another chance encounter written by destiny or by rumor. They arrived at different shows, sat rows apart. Yet one camera caught it, a fleeting look across the runway, brief but electric. The internet stopped breathing. Within hours, the photo trended worldwide. No one could say what passed between them, but everyone felt it. Maybe it wasn't love. Maybe it was simply recognition of another soul who understood the cost of being adored. Years later, the myth remains. Fans still piece together timelines, still replay old interviews searching for hidden meanings. And somewhere in the noise, a gentler truth lingers. That behind every headline is a human heart trying to be understood. Perhaps Min-ho and Jenn never shared the story the world wrote for them. Or perhaps they did, in stolen moments that belonged to no one but themselves. Whatever the truth, the legend became bigger than confirmation. It became a reflection of how we crave connection, even between strangers we'll never meet. And so the question remains, whispered endlessly across forums and fan pages. Was it real? Or was it just another echo of the dream we call love? Maybe that's why this story endures. Because it doesn't need an ending. It's a feeling, one that refuses to fade. This has been another story from K-Drama Echoes, where love, fame, and longing intertwine beneath the camera lights. If this journey moved you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because in this world of stars and secrets, every story beats with the sound of love, heartbreak, and hope. The echoes that never fade.